Betty, where are you? I've looked all over for you. When are you going to clean the bar? Your music night was a huge success. I've just been counting the takings. Suppose you can clean in the morning. No hangovers, I hope. I'll have a bit of sleep, so try not to wake me. It's very quiet now. Either everyone has gone to bed or left completely. Strange. I suppose it's time for me to retire as well. Breakfast details are in the pigeonholes. No one will be up early, though. Not after tonight. See you later. Love you, your mom. XX. P.S. George didn't come down, did he? Didn't see him all night.
I do have a question.
Yeah?
So, your screen share stopped for me. Can you share it again?
I did?
Yeah, I think it was just on my end, but it's not letting me share it.
Boozle. How's that?
Alright, got that, folks? Yep, thank you.
Oh. Unit is active. Press green button for standby. Oh, that
There's a
green...
scroll.
That green button.
Could you scroll down on that? On the screen? Nope. Sweet, okay, cool. What does this do?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's a ghost hunting device.
I bet it is, but what kind? Oh, buffet!
We were looking in here earlier.
We sure were. Oh, that's a cool shadow. Casual Lucifer matches.
Just Lucifer. Just no big deal.
Oh.
I can't use it.
Open that.
I can't. Ooh!
Don't.
Ooh! Oh no! I fucking hate this game. Son of a bitch.
Oh, there was an load save file?
No, there was no file.
Can we skip this?
It's me, your brother.
Skip intro. Oh.
You're awake.
Okay, now we just gotta suffer through this kid talking to us.
Just in case you were wondering where we are. Why don't you have a look around?
God damn it.
Not just
No, we did get that.
I've a lot to tell you.
46 minutes. Well, but a lot of those minutes was us being
If you're London,
confused.
ain't ya? We come from London.
And
a couple of
reading.
years ago in 41. Doctor
A
said
lot
we
of
had
reading.
to. Air was bad for me and my dad.
Reading we don't have to do again.
Something.
True.
Hey,
True
let's keep moving,
facts.
shall we? I can see the others. See? We're near the
Yeah,
station
if we
now.
move faster,
It won't always like this. Right?
then
We're busy. We're full of
he
people.
stops.
I think I must have shut it down. Don't remember.
You
right?
think?
I don't remember much at all. Not even the way home. But perhaps you can help me with that.
Oh, buddy.
Climb up on the platform. Do you right now? Go on.
Yeah. Trying to.
That's where you can get stuck. There's a switch in front of you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's time this place had a bit more light. Don't you think?
No, actually.
It's time.
Ah,
When you've finished here, I'll be
it's
outside.
time. Time for what? Time to party?
Time to hunt some ghosty goos.
I can still help you if you get stuck.
Time to find my brother.
No, there's only reading there.
Oh,
Oh,
did we see these before? Tickets.
they're just train tickets.
Luncheon.
Oh, yeah, for the restaurant car.
Turn conditions on back.
Yeah, I can't look at the back though.
I love that. What's it hopefully doesn't throw up
Okay, game. Alright, save. So we're going to put it in documents.
Oh, you have to manually save.
I do!
Oh, it's that old. Interesting. Do you think it's because it's that old, or they wanted it to feel like that?
I don't know. I think in some ways this game like goes out of its way to be the way that it is. I'm just gonna click through all the stuff because I don't know if the game is gonna care that we missed it.
Huh. My Doctor Who subscription.
Aww, my Doctor Who subscription, indeed. Indeed.
So I don't know if the coffee on the table is supposed to be like a hint or something.
What do you mean?
Like that means it's been. He just left rather suddenly, right?
Yeah, because like the message that he sent us was like slightly troubling.
Right.
I know CJ played this game and it did start out kind of slow. Singing Ghost Children, no thank you.
Sorry.
Singing Ghost Children, no thank you.
I got that. I was just like, what did they say?
I don't know, they're British. They were speaking, probably.
They were speaking British.
They were speaking British. What?
Oh, that's just a window.
Oh, okay.
See the blinky lighty boy in the other end. We're above the tracks right now in this area, I suppose. That. Good boy. Found me now. This is the other side. This is the room with the lamps.
Yeah, the hotel. We're in the hotel now.
I still don't understand why there's lamps in boxes, but go on. To the trains. Isn't that where we... Oh,
Oh.
no, that's a different entrance.
No, it's the same one.
Oh, yeah, it's just... Okay.
I
It
just
doesn't
can't.
look like that on the outside.
It does not, in fact. Which is why I was confused.
The bathroom.
No, thank you, Ghost. Take your bath in peace.
Sorry for peeping. I didn't mean it. We could probably just skip these rooms.
We didn't pick up anything in them? No, we didn't. Oh, we haven't seen this one.
Ah.
No, thank you!
And nobody.
No, thank you!
I don't remember picking up anything, but I guess we can check. I don't remember. Oh, we didn't come down this far.
Oh, this looks like ghost hunting equipment.
It does. Oh, okay. Yeah.
A thermosayer.
Okay, why can't we take that with us?
I don't know. Apparently we don't need it yet.
Good.
I have to close the drawer before the game will let me leave.
Oh my god. It's like, use your manners, or else.
The ghosts don't like it when you move their stuff.
So that's where we were, because that's the end of the hall. I think we just missed these rooms on accident, the first set.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that one had a thing on the top of the door frame, but I didn't know if it did anything. There's not a phone down there, is there?
This didn't happen last time.
There's a phone. Who
What?
has phone? Hello?
This didn't happen last time.
Who are you? What do you
Who
want?
are you? I don't know.
Leave this place quietly.
Okay.
Pigs, trotters, 2 rabbits skinned, beef trimmings, pound, giblets, 2 pheasant, or 5 pigeon.
We don't like the same thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well that didn't happen before. Oh,
Delivery.
we do not have a year on this calendar.
No. But it said something at the bottom. Something.
Oh, hi.
Somewhere? No.
I can't interact with it yet, so
I think it's call bells.
oh.
But I don't know if that okay. If those are for you to use or if that's where the calls go to or something. I think so.
Betty, Jones may not have all that we need for next week's dinners, so ask George to have a word with Beryl. I hear she sent her prize sow Twinkle off to the abattoir. I don't know. Last week. She's a sly one, that Beryl. Being station master's wife has gone straight to her head. Just do your best with the shopping. Your mum. Also, burn the last few pages from the complaints book. I don't want to be reminded of that cow from up London every time I open it. Reckons she's an actress.
Rude. Motoring chocolate.
That sounds... Motoring chocolate. What is that even?
I don't know, but wait, go back, sorry. Hit the red box, because I'm pretty sure it says beefy cubes. The original beefy cubes.
That's amazing. There's some on the blue one. There's somebody lifting a barbell.
Beefy cube.
Beefy cube. Oh. Maybe we're not at a point where we can solve anything yet, so it's not letting us do any puzzles. Battered pigs trotters. Get the butcher to clean 4 trotters carefully. Clean them and then stew for several hours with onion peeling, celery, serapings, and carrot something. Add a peppercorn or 2 if available, also a spoonful of salt. Later remove the trotters and bone them. Dip into a good thick batter and fry until crispy and brown. While frying, boil the stew to form a liqueur. This can be served as a gravy with the trotters. Large sheep's trotters, mountain sheep, can be used instead of pig's trotters. Only the larger varieties have enough meat on them, though. Betty love, this is the recipe for that brawn that George had that time in Taunton. It don't look like much, I'll agree, but he reckons it were lovely. Your mum. Spicy brawn. 1 pig's head, 4 pig's trotters, 1 teaspoon salt, 4-ounce boned beef shin. We'll be lucky. 2 onions, 4 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon black peppercorns, 2 bay leaves, 7-ounce white wine, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and parsley.
Are we gonna have to make this? Is that why we're reading these?
Maybe. Looks like it. 'Cause
Good. Delicious. I'm sorry. Come again?
complaints book. Edith.
By Arthur. 100 ways to cook tripe.
Oh, no, thank you. Tripe is disgusting, friend.
See. Oh, no, water's turned off. We gotta get the water flowing.
Okay, which door did we come in? The one I'm standing. So this one we haven't been in yet.
Yes.
Do you see it?
Oh, look at this. CGI. Computer graphics. Oh, there was place settings. We have to match the tables.
Oh yeah,
Set
we
them
just
in the correct order.
we
I
just
bet.
ooh. The Station Hotel, Dowerton, Edith's Harvest Broth, Radish Pod Pickle, Chicken Broth, Goose and Hodgepot. These do not sound great. Beef dumplings, spicy brawn. All main dishes are served with a selection of seasoned vegetables, blackberry and apple pie, sherry truffle, bread and butter pudding. Bread pudding is delightful.
Oh, they have different symbols. Interesting. Okay, so we can't pick up any of this.
Yeah, we can't do anything yet. I think we are going to get to a point in the game where it's going to let us start solving puzzles. No, thank you.
Is this where somebody was saying there's a... No. I wasn't actually expecting it to allow us to turn the light off.
I can't turn. There we go. Maybe? There we go. We're still...
Turn around again.
We're still a vampire.
True. Ew. I get it's old, but still. Okay.
Oh, there's a ghost gear.
Where did we pick that up? Oh, save. Save. No. Safe.
Everyone's gonna see all my save files now. Just all of them. It's fine.
I haven't seen them. They're not showing up. Yeah, you're clicking on them, but they're actually not showing up.
Oh, they're not?
No,
Oh, interesting.
it like flashes when you save it, but okay.
Okay, why did you tell me to save?
Just because I was paranoid.
I thought I saw something out of
I-
the corner of my eye. Oh, God.
You may have.
I don't like this.
But I was trying to figure out where we picked up that green, green thingy remember. And
Oh, it was here.
the buffet. Green button for standby. What does that even mean? And so maybe we can go by that one in the, what was it, the bathroom? Hello? Ow. years. Floods.
Floods have recently struck in your area. If you are not affected this time, then you may be next. Are you prepared? Have you even thought about it? Take a look at this new photographic collection. Look closely. Study these images. Oh, as the next property could be yours. Are you insured? Do you know what to do in a storm? Worry not. There is good advice, telephone numbers, and very important addresses at the end of this folio. Be prepared. Taunton underwater. Hundreds made homeless after flood strike. Dear Mrs. Penfold, I can inform you that our research has shown that the hotel and station are quite safe from the forthcoming floods and storms. The Great Western Railway has proven unto me that the new earth banks to the side of Platform 2 are quite sufficient. However,
I
the
get
bar...
feeling though they're not.
However, the barn at the base of the bank, which is not protected, is a high risk. I recently had a look around and noticed that you are allowing your guests to use it as a garage. You may wish to encourage them to park their motor cars outside the hotel instead. I would also be interested in any details you have regarding the owner of this vehicle. I have received a most interesting report from London and believe that it may be connected. So write the details down and Betty can pop them in on her way to the butcher's tomorrow morning. Then again, I will most probably be taking...
Cheek. Who does he think he is? After hours, indeed.
I'm sorry.
Taking up your kind invitation and attending the party this evening. I fancy a good old sing-song. It will also give me a chance to have a look at this guest of yours. One favor to ask you, my dear. Do not let on my identity. I wish to remain, how do these foreigners put it? Ah, yes, incognito. There could be a promotion in this for me, and I will not ignore your help. In fact, I might choose to cast a blind eye over the reports of after-hours drinking in the bar. Naughty, naughty. Mum is the word, my dear. Mum is the word. Sadly, I have no news regarding the Pike child. Missing for days now. I have to admit that this has me totally in the dark. Talk to you tonight, Constable Harold Perch. Streets disappear? Looks fun? It's not. It's dangerous. Stay out of floodwater.
Oh my.
That,
I had to click through it.
oh, God.
Oh, it let you walk away without pushing the shaman.
It did.
Okay, my question was, Jesus, if that was related to the thing in the bathroom.
Which one? This one?
Men's.
I can't. Nope, can't do anything.
Okay, fine then. Can you hit the train?
I can. Release me, game. I don't like this. That is a piano. It's a motherfucking piano.
But there's no piano. Okay, maybe we need to check the desk again, like the front part of it, not the back part. This part.
The only thing I can do is this, and I don't know.
Paper. Oh.
I don't know what this does. I don't know what this is.
Great question.
And we can't take it.
We must have to bring something here.
Game. I want to play you. I want to...
Although I honestly don't know what to do. I might have to look up a guide. Oh wait, is there another floor? Ah. Jesus. Oh, no. Don't. You stop that. Stop that! The ghost, the green thing in the corner is doing stuff. The ghost monitor.
I know when I'm stuck.
Ah. I regret coming upstairs.
Matilda
I
Fly.
did my best.
Ooh. The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor. The Empire Theater.
Thank you, random lady.
No, I bet that was in fact her. Matilda Fly.
One of my best, she says. Jesus. Matilda Fly.
Still missing. Oh, she ran away. West End play The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor has come to a swift end. The decision was taken by the play's writer, Quentin Cruzia, and the management of the Empire Theater. The news follows after the dramatic disappearance of lead actress Matilda Fly during last Friday's show. Fellow lead performer Michael Ivins is said to have stated, "Some people are born to act, others are born to bore. Fly is one of the later creatures."
Ooh.
As yet, it is unknown where Miss Fly has flown to. No close friends could be found for comment. In fact, no friends could be found at all. Though a station porter at Paddington Station claims to have seen the actress board a train for Weymouth late on Friday night, no evidence could be found to support this theory. Fly has flown the disaster. There are also rumors that the theater managers are consulting barristers with a plan to take Miss Fly to court over lost revenue. They claim the play was proving very popular with comedy fans, so the play was written as a tragedy. The writer Quentin Caruso wouldn't comment on his play, stating only that he was prepared to accept other interpretations of his work.
So I'm guessing there was something about a fly in the front desk. I don't remember what it was, but they may have poisoned her.
Well, so they're basically saying that she's an awful actress.
Right. Also, the ghost thing is going off. Two meters. I don't know if it's here or just in the room. 5 meters. 2 meters.
Oh,
You're
God.
very noisy, aren't you? Poking around in other people's things.
You're dead. Shut up.
I was planning to come straight through to you, but something here has caught my imagination. I'm in a grim little hovel somewhere between Dorset and Weymouth. Why? I hear you scream. Well, worry not, my friend. I may be arriving a rich woman at St. Ives. No, I have not met a rich Dorset man. The only man here is not the sort to be seduced by me or any woman. Come to that. Instead, the newspaper clippings have proved more valuable than I could have ever imagined. I'll tell you...
Gay.
Maybe. I'll tell you more over at Pym's on the beach. Oh, I do so long for the sand and sun. This hotel is evil. I agree. I just not. You can feel it in the air. A dank, dark evil. That fool, Crabtree, the very queer fellow I mentioned, thrust this piece of thick, smelly paper in my hand earlier. I was in the dining room at the time. Dining room. Ha! They wish. He said, hide it. Hide it in your room. Your life may depend on it. Stupid man. I told him to leave drama to the experts. I've hidden it. Nonetheless, here in this yucky room, I discovered that there is... One moment. There's someone at the door.
Who writes? One moment. There's somebody here at the door. Who writes like that?
Oh, she totally wrote Barbara and then changed it to Eleanor. Wow, she's something.
So we're getting a hit on the stinky letter.
The stinky letter?
Whatever he made her take, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can't open that because we don't have a letter opener. Maybe it's being that annoying.
So it's hidden in here somewhere.
Yeah, when you had the monitor up, it told you the distance,
Oh.
and on this side of the room, it's closer.
I bet
Only
it's...
have this. Yeah, and then if you click into the desk, it's closer. So it makes me want to say it's in that closet, but we can't click on the closet.
Not yet, anyway. I think there's a lot of things we can't do yet.
Okay. Well.
Like, I bet we're gonna get to the ghost hunter's room.
Yay.
And it's...
Oh!
Oh!
That's cool.
Designed by the late Arthur Johnston of Dowerton, guests can relax during breakfast with the restaurant open to all in the evening.
Ooh. There's something in that Bible.
Bet it was Barbara. I don't know, man. Okay, the Station Hotel. Date, 12th April, 47. Okay, so we're in
There's
night...
somebody here.
What?
There's somebody said something. I'm so excited.
Oh, yay! You're so cute.
Ghost senses aren't tingling, but there was a knife.
It's scissors.
Stuck in the wall.
It's scissors. There are
Knife-ish
scissors stuck
object.
in the
Okay.
wall.
Jesus. Yeah, two scissors are just two knives stuck together. See? Knife-ish object.
Whatever, Juliet. God, I need this game to start letting us do things.
I need just a little bit of help. Like, there's no hits, there's no sparkles, I am subtly missing those. We have a lantern, and that's it.
I had to close. I had to close that before. Oh.
Oh, it
Oh.
made you have manners.
I did. Okay.
Okay, so the only thing I've seen was that place setting for table 2, but that wasn't really a place setting. What's that? I don't know. There's a dude there.
I want to see that green thing on the floor. What is that?
You can't.
Yeah, you can't go down.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh! Hidden Z-Cam. 13 images to upload.
Let
What?
Let me take it. I want it. It won't let me take it.
Okay, so it's like hidden camera.
Well, so like I said, I imagine we're gonna have to find the ghost hunter's room, and then it'll give us everything we need. Andrew. Oh God.
Can we pick this up? Because I bet this is the.
No, it
No.
won't let us take it.
Okay.
I really wish this game would just... Oh, Froggos.
Froggies!
Oh, this is on the opening screen.
It is. My memory is always... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
are.
Was there a box here? I thought.
I didn't see anything.
So, well, I seen those buttons, and now I don't remember where they were.
Oh, those are the communal bathrooms. Okay,
There was a telescope. At the sky.
Oh. Oh. I bet we're gonna have to use this for a puzzle later.
We absolutely are. We have to look at the star puzzles. Or not not the star puzzles, the star maps.
The star puzzles. Oh god.
It's a puzzle using stars. So star puzzle?
Ah, yes, the star puzzles.
My most favorite.
Oh, okay, so these must be the last rooms.
Yes.
A warning to the warning to the curious. Oh.
Yeah, we've seen these.
I know. This
One
is
in the
I think it's Henry, Catherine of Aragon, and I don't know who the guy in the middle is.
guy. So is there anything else we could click on? History of alchemy. Earth forces.
Oh. Water, one of the 4 basic elements. Its properties are fluid and mutable, casts reflections of the past, present, and future. Its mystical power could be reflected and therefore could be magnified by its nature. There's no periods. I'm realizing. It could bring about a full awareness of self through inner reflection, a powerful symbol of rebirth. Chalk, a lesser element, though its powerful earth nature could create boundaries which could be used to keep evil influences at bay. Its association with the goddess in her guise as the Virgin links this element with purity in its most powerful form.
Is that because it's like white most often, or is it because it's like used to draw symbols?
It could be because I don't know. Who knows? One of the first alloys to be worked: sandstone, mercury, and wood. Yes, Gilly.
Okay, so we're gonna need this, but not yet.
Meow. Oh.
Okay, paintings.
All of the same guy.
You move to the painting on the desk.
Oh.
And we have something.
We have a bird. We have a bird. We got a bird. He's painting the same guy.
Is this Layers of Fear?
No.
Quality. Positive.
What?
Symbols are signs of virgins. Yes, I didn't know that
I don't like the inside of this door. Okay. So we got a guy that likes to drink tea.
Or coffee, I guess, for that matter, but considering it's England, I'm guessing it's tea.
Gilgamesh, what do you need? Is it bedtime? Is that why you're heckling me?
Go to bed, Mom.
Mom, I want to cuddle. Mom! It seriously is the same guy.
Yeah, we could just look at that picture for some reason.
Meow.
Why did that have been animation?
What, Gilgamesh?
Oh. senses are going off.
All I did was wind up the clock. Oh, here's our musician. Ghost senses are tingling.
Yeah, okay, so we have this, I don't know how much you've caught of the stream, but this little green box in the corner vibrates occasionally, and it'll tell us when there's something close, but we haven't actually found anything yet. That's nice. I like that.
Classical ghost hunting. Ghosts, Myths, and Legends of the Southwest by Christine Smith. Oh my god. Whew. This curious tale has been part of the local folklore for several hundred years. It tells the story of a local yeoman yeoman?
Yeah, no, don't read this all. This is too long because there's more than one page.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, prehistoric stone memorials of Dorset are an eternal reminder of its ancient past. Grey Mare and her cults. Oh, that's it. That was it. That wasn't too bad. Something about Cromwell in 1647. Anna Dowerton, exhausted and bleeding, the stench of sour ale sent his already battered senses reeling. Will Thomas, fearing that his friend was about to expire and also too weary to flee further, made the decision to...
Can I might have to take like a quick break because I need to go drop off my step siblings, but I'll be back.
How long?
I don't know, like 15 minutes?
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep exploring and see if we can actually finally do something.
Please, I would appreciate it. Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, we're still a vampire. You can't see us. Mum, do remember to remove the Carrington clock from room 2B. I'm sure I heard that that stroppy tart from London fiddling with it. There's nothing in it, but I don't want her thinking she's all clever and stuff. Betty. P.S. I hope she goes soon. She was telling Mr. Burney that the photographers in her room were grim. Cow. Okay. It often makes you close things before it'll let you move on. Alright, old people pictures. Okay, cool. Still nothing. It would be a lot better with poorly written H scenes, but you can't put that on Twitch, you silly boy. Spicy ghost on ghost action, huh? Fine hair products, huh? Alright, so this is the storeroom. Can we go up the ladder yet? Oh, I can. It is kind of spicy ghost action. There's a lot of random art up here. Did I just turn the water on? I think I might have. Oh, that's where I came out of. W2F. Oh! I saw a thing. Wanted us to come back this way. I don't know where to go. This game is so obtuse. I can waste whatever I want. Okay, thanks. Oh, psychedelic. Can't do anything in here though. Oh, Jesus. Farthing stuck. No. That's all we can do in here. Okay. I think the wisp is just effing with me. This game is like super obtuse. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. What room was that in? I don't know what any of that says. I know, right? I think I know how to solve... There's a box that has the paintings on them, and I think I know how to solve that. But I don't remember what room it's in.
Okay, I'm back. I actually just said goodbye. And
Oh.
then left.
Oh, I see. So that box that had the paintings on it, do you remember what room that was in?
Yes.
What room was that in?
It was on. It was on like the paint. Third floor?
Wow, Gil really is
What floor are we
really
on?
complaining. This is the second floor. Because I think it's the order of the paintings by floor.
Oh, sure.
Was it
It's
in...
this floor. Which room, I don't know. This is the painter's room, so it's the opposite. Was it across the hall or the opposite corner? Oh.
I don't know what that says.
Turpentine. Earther's magic.
A wisp started trying to help me, and it took me to that note that is all in things I can't read. So yeah, we may have to whip out a walkthrough.
Isn't it here? Yeah.
So he's on the 3rd floor. He's on the 1st. She's on the 2nd.
She's on the 2nd. Yes? Hello?
It's not going.
Uh,
So that wasn't right. Oh, there's lots. Oh, Henry VIII.
ah.
Okay, so we have to actually know who these people are? What the fuck? We're not British.
You know more British history, I think, than I do.
I know, but I don't know the kings and queens by their
Okay,
freaking.
well, can you go back to the picture of the lady on the 2nd floor because it's right there?
Yeah,
and
it won't.
See if there's a description.
It won't let you look. It won't let you look at it.
Okay. Would it be bad if I just Google historic figures of London or England? I mean.
I mean, you could just look up a walkthrough. uh. What?
What?
Son of a bitch.
Are you missing something?
Yeah, this game is really obtuse. Oh, hi.
Oh, gold, metal, bronze, copper, silver. Well, that is pretty much what that is. Water, wood. So we have. Oldest heaviness is often used with water couldn't. What does the other book say again? History of alchemy. Okay.
Oh, the pool of sight.
Manipulating the reflective qualities of water to not only magnify the present but to reflect past and future. Okay. Sure.
So we got the chalk and we got the water.
Okay, so these are. That's wood, that big one.
This one.
Yes. I'm guessing?
Well, so the thing I was reading, there's a bunch of stuff back at the train station we're missing.
Okay. So. Yes, we hear you.
Yeah,
I still
so-
don't know that-
We're in a hotel in a train station right now. Fucking phone's ringing again.
It is not one of those house-only games. It's, yeah, we got dropped off in a tunnel.
And a ghost
then
child
walked
started
to
talking
where
to us.
You should leave. Your brother's waiting for you, don't you know? Don't worry, you might be joining him soon.
Yeah, okay, I'm bad at this game. Thanks for mocking me, Ghost.
That was, of all the voice acting, that was actually the worst one.
That's
because
pretty-
she sounded very unenthusiastic about, you're gonna die.
You gonna die?
You're gonna die soon. So yeah, the train station tunnel, and then this is a hotel with 4 floors. Yeah. Okay. What? And what? Huh? That's not fair. Okay, now I can make a phone call?
How does use?
Drag. No? Pick up? Drag? Oh, yep. What? More pipes?
Hmm.
Someone there.
Hello?
Hello.
My name is Nigel.
Nigel.
Downers.
Hi.
You and my colleague Polly were working in the hotel. You'll find out more about that later. Listen to me for now because I haven't got much time. It probably knows I'm talking to you, so I'll have to be quick. You have to get into our room. We're doing some work in the hotel. We'll find out what later. For now,
We
all you
already
need to
know.
is you need to find the key. You should find it. I have great faith in you.
You shouldn't.
In a teapot. Yes, in a teapot. Remember where? Silver teapot. I'm sure you'll find it. Let's go now. It's here. What to?
It's here? What? Okay, are we done? I guess. Sweet. Okay. So the actual plot of this game is that we're investigating the disappearance of ghost hunters.
And
that's
our
what
brother,
I'm
our
doing
brother,
just-
our brother.
Technically, yes. Our brother called us. Okay, we could get all the way back here? Since when?
Apparently, you can investigate the bathrooms after you read that article.
Sure. You can't click in the middle one.
Mm-mm.
Okay. TV and TTs. That's actually the second one we've seen like that. There's also a thing called Lazarus?
Yes, we need that.
Or Larsa, sorry, not Lazarus.
We need that symbol and we need that name. But I don't know, there's no mechanic that's gonna...
Write it down for us.
Yeah,
Can you
so we gotta write it down.
take a picture.
I got a pen. And paper. Shosho Omachi Kurasai. I said that really terribly on purpose, by the way.
Nice.
Shosho Omachi Kurasai. Okay, so I know I can say it like not terribly. It's just not fun.
What's the fun in that?
Shosho Omachi Kurasai. All right. So it is.
got some rats. talking to
Larsis.
us.
I know, the rats are like, hi!
We're in pain.
Alright, so we... Oh, the settings for the Theodite? Okay.
Yeah, sure. That's what it is.
Okay.
That was
I know.
Daddy sauce.
Daddy sauce! I think that is the meme.
Um,
I think that is the meme.
I kind of tempted to change the stream title to Daddy sauce.
Nobody will get it though. Unless they watch us play this cursed game. Okay, so now...
Like walking sound effects are in such random places. Now we do this.
Yeah, he
Or
told
do-
us the coordinates on his PDA. We just got... It's 271 by 632.
Six.
What was it? 271 by 632. Oh! There we go.
It's not our fault the game has something called Daddy sauce.
It is not our fault. Okay, so it's a weird looking triangle thing. This is cars. This is another thing that we're looking for.
Okay.
Okay. But we don't know that yet.
It's a secret. It's all a secret until later.
Okay, what? Then turn so you're facing the Dowerton sign. You should see a gap in the fencing.
Yeah, we saw the gap. Oh, that fencing.
Says we can go through.
Right
There we go.
there. What? How? God. Old adventure games, man. Old adventure games. I don't want to use a walkthrough for the whole thing, but just when we get stuck. Car. There's the car. So this is the barn.
Yep.
The letter was saying the owner was using for customers' cars.
Yeah.
The garage, as you will. Sure. Plates.
Okay.
That's so random. Why are there plates up here?
I don't know.
Do we need to take note of the plates?
I know that the later game in the series, Darkfall Ghost Vigil, is not this obtuse.
It's not fun. It's just like, how are we supposed to know what to click on at some points?
I know, right?
And how are we supposed to know that we were supposed to go back to the bathrooms?
Well, so there was that article that we read about the woman who reported that there was a peeping Tom.
Right. Okay. I don't see. Oh, yes. We need to go.
Oh, no, thank you.
Heebie doobie. This is part of what we need.
Yeah, it's still really obtuse, though.
Well, there's the triangle. And then there's like I don't know if that's the stars or... Oh, our ghost senses are tingling. What's this? No?
So I'm very confused.
Yeah?
So we're supposed... Oh. The fuck?
Or are you looking at the guide?
Yeah. What do I do now?
Oh.
Oh, these are the symbols that we're collecting.
Oh, we don't have them?
We don't... Well, so we have 2 of them.
Right. So the red. No, those are red. That ones we don't have. Or do we? No, we don't have those.
We don't have that one.
What?
We don't have that one. We don't have that one.
I'm not familiar.
We don't have
These
that one.
symbols. I know they
We have this
obviously
one. We have this
represent,
one.
like-
This is the one that was on the
Ew.
bathroom door.
Yes.
What number is this? I didn't even pay attention when I clicked it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Because we're going to need to know the order of them. This is really obtuse, though, man.
Super. Oh, okay. So it's like a carved obelisk standing in front, and we're looking through it.
The
Is
holes
that what
onto
it
this,
is?
yes, yes. Yes,
Right,
yes.
Okay.
I must have... Okay, this... So this one is the one that I drew. That was in the machine thing.
Outside the train. I feel like that was up top, wasn't it? I saw it.
I just didn't draw it quite right, because I guess I didn't... Yeah, this
Well,
one.
it
So
was
this
slightly
is 2.
crooked.
So this is 2. Alright, that's all we do here.
Oh, and we took our lantern. Pass. Hard pass. There we go. Okay, hi.
Okay, so we know we're looking for a silver teapot.
Yes. There was that one in the artist's room, but I don't remember if, I think it was black, and I don't know if you would, that counts. Sneak it through the trees.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky! Okay, so I still think we need to figure out who those fucking royal people are.
Oh yeah. There's that one on this floor behind us. See?
Oh my god. Henry V! Okay.
See, I told you.
I thought they expected British people to just know. Alright, so he's the 5th, the 8th, and then she's... It won't let me look.
You know what? We can brute force it. We know the other two.
My guess is you're supposed to just know who she is. Because it's a famous picture or something.
Right. I guess.
Because, yeah, you can't examine him either. Because everybody fucking knows who Henry VIII is. Oh, it wasn't this room.
I guess we could just brute force it. It was across from the artist's room. This one.
Damn, one of the lyrics has been lost. Taken from me. It consumed it. It knows what I plan. It must know the incantation will not work if the verse is incomplete. I am not giving up. There are helpful words to digest in the alchemistic guide and dictionaries. I have learnt that the means by which we released it will also allow me to see its nemesis. I will see the missing lyric I must work on. The runes need casting.
Also, I believe that woman is Mary the First.
Ow! Oh, that's Henry's son and daughter.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we are just supposed to know them, huh?
Apparently. Okay. Okay, so this is clearly how we're supposed to solve, like, I don't know what it gave us. Oh!
Cobalt. Bronze. That's half of it. Oh, chalk. Sorry, not cobalt. Chalk.
And, okay, so chalk goes
Bronze.
below. Bronze goes off to the side. That's all that this is in here.
Okay. We could see what happens when we just put those down and then just kind of... Okay, so chalk obviously is the white one. What happens when we put the other two in opposite corners? No. Okay. We need a little bit more to solve it then. pretty sure that, like, metal looking one is bronze, though, because it's shiny.
Oh, you have to That's stupid.
Just can you, like, take a picture of it on your phone? Or, like, screenshot it? We're working with what we got.
Okay. I feel like we should be able to solve it then with this.
You know, maybe we can try the guide again. Just being like, what are we missing here? Because that goes there. Close to the picture as you can make it.
Yeah, I was looking. So then, let's see. All right. So oh, it says that they're really oh god.
Oh god.
So, okay, just position the lower 3 symbols first. The 2 on the right should be positioned quite accurately on the spot where the chalk lines cross.
Right, I can kind of see where the chalk lines are.
Let's see. Oh.
It's like dead on.
Oh, sneaky bastard.
That one's not copper.
Nope.
What do you expect? You give us 3 brown ones. I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game.
Olkas.
You got that symbol? Because we gotta do it again.
No, I got it.
Okay. That was so fast. It's not fair.
I got it.
It's like not even fair.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so silver teapot it is then. So theoretically, we should be done with this room then.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole bunch of, yeah, there's a teapot stove by the door.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't know if it's silver.
totally black.
Means, unless there's somebody else, Jesus, who has a teapot in their room.
I mean, it might be in the kitchen.
I know they said teapot, but wasn't there somebody who ordered coffee? So from the orders,
It's not where I wanted to go, game. Oh, what? I can use something on this door.
screwdriver.
I tried the screwdriver. Huh. Maybe we don't... Oh. Oh, we can't get into the bar yet. We can get into the restaurant.
Okay.
Those are the bathrooms. What was the door that we used? Oh, it's back here. This is the door I was looking for.
Yeah.
So there's a teacup. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Our senses are tingling. Oh, they stopped. Tingling stopped. Daddy sauce, see? Look!
Daddy sauce right there.
Go back to the train station. We'll show you the advertisement with the little girl with daddy sauce.
Oh God, no, please no. Okay, so who has coffee? Now, I'm not asking you to make a joke about it. That's not a thing that's happening. Demands orange juice.
No. Okay. Not that one.
Nope.
Not that one. Not that one. Pot of strong coffee.
So
or
1E.
I don't know if that is a lead or not, but at this point, I don't know. Lightly toasted bread.
Yeah, I mean, those are the... Alright, so 1E. No, do not make a post on Twitter, you son of a bee. Alright, that's A, B, C, F, E. Oh, Jesus.
Nobody, I promise.
I don't... Oh.
No, there's nothing there. Oh? Light, light.
This room is ghastly. Why did I ever come
I don't know, lady.
here? This room is ghastly. Why did I ever come here?
Yes? Okay, so we're that all that triggers is that audio cue?
Apparently?
Sure.
I'm gonna need to go to the restroom quickly.
Okie doke.
So I will be... Oh, I'm also getting tired. So I'll be right back.
Okay. No, Arlock, there probably would be a queue just in a random place, like the bathroom, like the actual bathroom.
Okay, I'm back. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I didn't...
I mute myself sometimes because I'm sewing and I don't want the sewing machine to be like
Ah.
on the street. So if I take a second to respond, I'm looking for my mic mute button. Can you
So
guys
you're gonna...
stop calling it?
You're gonna,
Jamming up the phone lines.
we need this. This is the...
Okay, but how?
Because it's the same diagram that's on the safe.
Okay, answer the phone.
Hang up on those ghosts. Woo!
Honestly, they be talking mad shit.
They are talking mad shit. Alright, so we got 2 dots, 1 dot, 3 dots. I think this game's a little obtuse. Like I said, I know Ghost Vigil is less confusing than this.
Yeah, honestly, this seems like a really long game, too. Well, maybe we'll just try to get as far as we can and then not ever play it again.
But I want to play it again.
Okay, well, we can finish it then.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam!
Nice. Money?
No, we don't get any of this. We picked up
Money?
the bar key.
We need that.
Picked up the bar key.
Yay! I'm sorry? Okay.
The Ballad of Tom Oliver. Young Tom, he was a brave lad at Birchin farm.
Birchden.
Grew strong. He went and took up Cromwell's cause and fought both hard and long. With his friend Will, he took up arms and oh yeah, this was in the book upstairs.
Was it?
Yeah, in that that book that you said was too long to read.
Yeah, well, it was.
No, yeah, it was. But we're also discovering that this game... Oh. No, I want to save, yes. How does exit? How does exit?
Save it.
There we go.
Like that. So I guess that's a picture of Tom. Or an artist's rendition, rather. And that's a guy.
Edith and Betty Penfold. We've been seeing them writers. They've been writing letters and stuff about these guys. Okay. Oh no.
We're gonna have to play music.
Curses.
That's gonna be we're gonna have to play one of the actual songs, which might be really hard.
Could be. All right.
Senses are tingling.
Oh, Jesus. So, okay. We're just gonna have to be really fiddly in this game.
Yeah, oh my god.
Ghosts.
Whoa.
Stop sassing us, you pieces of shit.
There was something. Is this actually overlaid? Because I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure.
So we're supposed to be able to get it somewhere. And we're supposed to hear.
Thing?
Edith say something.
A little. I think it's on the ink spots. It's just we have to figure out the order of the ink spots.
Right, so this is number 1. There we go.
Paper costs money, babe,
Yeah.
so don't waste it.
Jesus.
Stop doodling and drawing on it.
Okay.
Paper is money. Money is paper.
Paper
the
costs
point
money,
of that-
babe, so don't waste it. Stop doodling and drawing on it.
Okay, what's the point of that?
So the numbers that are on the ink blots, we need to know them.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to know any of this shit.
Well, I figured you would want to know them, but I don't understand the paper costs money, babe. Stop doodling and drawing on it.
Well, it's telling us that we found the answer.
Great.
All right, so it's 5,
Oh, such an obvious voice cue.
4. I know this game is kind of rough.
Like, not trying to rely too much on the guy.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do any of this without the guide, honestly.
True facts.
Okay, so that's apparently all we needed from that. Oh my god.
Now what?
So the guide has us going all the way to the... So every single room is solvable.
Right. That's unfortunate. Why?
I'm sorry I picked this game.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not, sorry. Okay. So what? Art room.
So we're supposed to be able to move... There we go.
Jesus. Ew. Wait, glad we got that.
It's making me put the painting back.
Are you kidding me?
No. Oh, we already picked up that paper.
Did.
Which was the bird, right?
I believe so, yes. We can't touch the bottles or anything else.
Oh my god. This game is really obtuse.
I know that there was, yeah, turn it on.
Yeah, we're supposed to be able to turn it on.
Well, you can turn the dial a couple of different ways. Try starting it. Or do we have to, we don't, there's not like a... Turn on valve. Oh, there is a turn on valve. Oh, goodness gracious. There's the valve. Now we can turn it on. Oh. Hey. Like their code names?
How are you supposed to fucking know to do that?
Also, thank God for you turning that off because that was very loud.
It was.
Now we have their code names. Right? That's what that was?
Apparently.
Oh, jeez. The door scared me. The one animation. enter the room?
Oh, enter the bathroom. That's what I wanted to do. I was clicking on... Oh, this isn't the bathroom. This is the storage room. I've already been in here.
There we go. That's the bathroom. Ooh. So, oh. Okay. Like train times?
My brain is hurting. Okay. I think I might actually just have the guide up on my freaking other monitor. Because I'm tired of squinting at my phone.
I think that might be a good idea.
I'm a cheater, it's fine.
I just want to solve the game.
What? Oh,
Just
god
wanna
damn it.
solve-
IGN. Making me undo my ad block. Okay.
Ugh. But it's there for a reason.
Alright, so we found all that. Okay, so we did all that. Okay, we did that. Alright. I don't know how CJ freaking played this game. He is not very good at games. And he played this game and didn't lose his mind.
We're not losing our mind. We just need a little, hint. It's no different than using like the hint button. Frogs. Dip it. Pipes of frogs. Do we need those stuff on the wall?
Silver teapot!
We never saw that before. Okay. So, do you know which room is theirs?
It's... it's the one that's locked. It's the one we can't... It's the only one we can't get into.
Right, but I had no idea. I couldn't remember what floor or anything that was on. Can you turn the valves?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so there is fire in there. I turned that on
Yes.
earlier. I thought it was the water. Apparently it's the boiler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Too far.
Alright, now there's hot water flowing to the first floor bathroom.
And only the first floor?
Apparently it's first floor, second floor, third floor.
Okay. You'll look at it from a certain angle. Is it?
I
Don't tell
am.
me we need another thing.
Um. Oh my god. How do we do that? It just says...
To use it?
Oh my god. No?
Oh, I saw a hand on the seam. No, on the seam. On the edge. Go by
It
the
says we're
handle.
supposed to be able to...
Go by the handle of the suitcase.
Oh my god.
Ah! I told you. And then we gotta find the next spot, I suppose. Like hover around. There it is.
This is so dumb.
It is dumb, but we figured it out. Lockpicking expert. War of the Worlds.
It feels quite nefarious creeping around the hotel in the dead of night, asking favors of complete strangers, hiding my scraps of knowledge in secret places. Perhaps it's become a deadly game, some sort of lethal puzzler. The evil has haunted me so long I can hardly remember anything else, except Arthur, of course. It is here with me. I can sense it, watching me from the dark corners of this attic. It whispers quietly, soothingly, promises temptations and exploration. How easy it would be. Who are you, anyway? I leave you notes, clues, and guidance, and I don't even know your name. It is obvious I will fail, otherwise I would not need you. Please help me. I'm sorry. I am astute enough to realize that your being here means that it has fed again. Was it you? Was it a loved one, perhaps? My thoughts are with you. I hope my body rots in the ground in your time, decayed, unknown, and unloved. Do not pity me these thoughts. It is all I can wish for. You see, if I failed, which I obviously did, otherwise you would not be reading this, it means that it has my soul, kept in continuous torment. It's how it feeds, you know. Has it fed again? Is that why you're here? Will we ever rid ourselves of this miscreation? The ancients who understood the nature of this beast only succeeded in trapping it here. What more can I lend you? My journal, if you have not read it already, will inform you how Arthur and I released our opponent. I hope it is of some use to you. As I sit here writing this, I wonder what in your world would amaze me. I know nothing about you or your existence. I also wonder if my family missed me. I doubt it. They may be wealthy, but that's never a guarantee of happiness and immortality. Hopefully they burnt this place after this night. And these words flickered and died in a white heat along with all the others. Ever yours, my unknown friend, George.
Alright, Edgelord.
Olivak.
So, it's like a wormhole in like space-time, like it traps people in this alternate dimension.
Maybe? I don't know.
Kind of the vibe I was getting.
I can't look at this. I want to look at this.
Nope.
Well, fine.
Nope. F you.
The Ouija board is optional. Apparently there's a Ouija board up there, but no, thank you.
Ouija board is optional. What is this game? Oh, there was a ghost.
I saw it.
There was an orb. Our ghost senses aren't tingling.
We want to go to 3F. Which one is 3F? None of them are labeled.
That one had a tool mark thingy on it. A.
Oh, what did?
What? Jesus. The last door on. Tool mark.
Sneaky.
Oh. Oh my god. And then the screwdriver. Yup. Okay.
Alright, so this is George Crabtree's office.
Okay.
That was his note we just found upstairs. A most extraordinary discovery, quite by accident as well. Arthur and I were pottering about in the cellar. We were both wondering if we could determine the cellar's age or the whereabouts of Tom Oliver's final resting place. The tale dates back years, and I have never taken it too seriously. Arthur finds it fascinating and a little romantic, but it's lost on me. Nevertheless, we took it upon ourselves, rather arrogantly, to solve the Oliver mystery. Jolly exciting. My art skills are appalling when compared to Arthur's skills, but this is a rough copy of Tom. Tom Oliver, which I based on the old drawing hanging in the bar. Anyway, I digress. We found no sign of Tom, but instead we discovered an antechamber. There's a layman's marker in the small room, no doubt announcing the date of the original construction. Local tales and stories have always implied that there was an inn at this location for several centuries, but the layman's stone bears the date 1318. Amazing. What a find. Tomorrow we will try and discover the significance the stone might have. So, I have decided to keep a journal of our work. November 8th, 1944. Our discovery yesterday has left us both excited and puzzled. We both agree that the library at the house may enlighten us to the hotel's original origin. There are numerous records in Landover's deeds that we can search. Father built the hotel last century. It's well known that the build was quickened by the existence of foundations and that parts of the original inn were still in existence. Though there are few indications of what stood here before the 15th century, more is the pity. Well, we now know that there was a building of some significance long before the inn. The stone walls that we found are not made of local stone, and the construction is of high standard. The mind reels at the possibilities. Perhaps it was a chapel or other religious building. We're about to explore the room further, and I will photograph it for our records. This adventure gets more strange by the day. The antechamber was only the beginning. A further passage was revealed today. We're both tempted to announce our find. We are not archaeologists, and we both fear that we are damaging the ancient clues and artifacts. Arthur insists that we push on and save the announcement until we have something truly impressive to show off. I feel that Arthur wants fame and riches. He's young, and I will entertain his fancy. I must admit that it is a strange confession that I have the most overwhelming feeling of unease this day. I put it down to nervous excitement at first, but it's not so easily to find. There's something about the chamber that scares me to my soul. I made the decision that we should not explore further until we have researched further. Arthur was stubborn, but came round to my thinking. The last 2 days have changed everything. I do not know where to start. It is not our fault. It cannot be our fault. We were not to know. The chamber, it is not as we or anyone could understand. It is both extraordinary and baffling, beyond faith and beyond reason. There is a power, a rippling energy that plays across its walls and ceiling. It is a godless power and has no place in our world. Arthur was terrified. I was too shocked and in awe of its luminescence. Wondrous, 1,000 voices whispered at us from beyond the stones. 1,000 voices in perpetual confusion. We removed ourselves as quickly as possible. I fear it was not fast enough. There was time, just enough time. A splinter, in fact. Enough for something to follow us back through. I felt it. I heard it. The whispering. Arthur felt it too. He described it as darkness. Darkness with no form or existence. What the devil was it? We sealed the chamber again. I'll hide it as well as I can, though I already know that it's too late. We are fools, but we were not to know. There's no way we could know. I fear for our souls. I feel for all our souls. What have we released? I remember enough of what we saw to draw a few sketches. I should have had my camera. Damn stupid fool. It saddens and terrifies me to write these words. Arthur and I were right in our fears. It is here with us in the hotel. I've experienced the most bizarre and unnatural visions. The dead are here, all around us. I've seen and heard them. Edith suspects that something is wrong, but as yet she has not experienced anything supernatural. Perhaps it will only affect Arthur and I. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
I think I might save and go to bed. I'm quite tired.
okay.
Because we've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Pish posh. We can move the time up earlier if that would be better for you.
Yeah, that would be fine.
On Sundays.
Yeah, it's just because I'm going to have to start working all day on Monday. So I won't have time.
Right.
I won't have time to take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this was a good time. This game is trickier than I thought.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week. British Horror Story 101. All right. Well, you have a good night.